Hello, beautiful souls. We've made it through January and we are entering February. And just a reminder that we are still in the winter season. We have not hit springtime yet. So if you are still craving that rest and nesting and reading and hot cups of coffee or tea and all of that wonderful, beautiful stuff that you've been doing through the month of January, please continue to do so. I was so honored to connect with so many of you that told me that you've been following along with the journal prompts and you've really been on this path of self-discovery throughout the month of January. And that just makes me so incredibly happy. I thought I would just touch base with you. And I have something that I want to offer you for the month of February because I know that your journal entries are over. Please do not stop journaling. Go back and dive back into some of those prompts if you want to, or come up with some of your own, or maybe even do a quick search and see if there's something out there that speaks to your soul that you can do a little internal work with and see where it leads you. For February, I thought that I would offer you some more information on manifesting. I know that we touched on it briefly in our session together at the end of December, and we are going to be diving next month fully into planting seeds and, starting to pull together that vision that you're maybe working on for yourself right now with all of that self-discovery and figuring out what's right for you and what's not right for you and what you want to pursue and what you don't want to pursue. And all of that is perfect. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. So we're not at that setting goals, planting seeds stage quite yet. However, that doesn't mean that you can't be sitting in the space of daydreaming about these things, creating visions for yourself. This is the perfect time for that, this like dreamy, internal, cozy season. So I have a workbook for you. Full disclosure, it is something that I have upcycled from my former group coaching program that I had, Empowered Mind, Body, and Soul. So I know that we had some people, attendees to this little adventure of ours that were also members of Empowered. It will look familiar, but please still check it out. I think you'll definitely find it worth it. Perhaps you even missed it the first time, but even if you didn't, I find personally that being reminded over and over and over again of these things is so necessary because we're often reprogramming these deep-seated beliefs that have been with us for the entirety of our lives. And it takes more than one time of hearing something, seeing something, observing something, feeling something to be able to, overwrite some of those things and to rewire the connections in your brain. So I have a little bit of maybe you want to call it a workbook for specifically around manifesting your desires. And it's very self-explanatory. I have instructions in there all the way through. And, this is entirely up to you. But if you decide you want to continue that self-work, I wanted to be able to give you an option for doing that since your journal prompts have run out at the end of January. So I'm just actually going to take 1 second here and pull this up for myself so that I can see if there's anything that I need to maybe explain for you. Manifesting 101, I talk about what an intention is. That might be, I know that that's something that's come up actually quite a lot for people, not really understanding fully what an intention is. So I explain that in depth in the workbook, an opportunity for some visualization, some intentions to be set, talking about signs and opportunities from the universe. Once you get into alignment with yourself, and that's why this self-discovery has been so incredibly important, and it's work I still really, really urge you to do, is because once you start to align yourself, to your inner knowing, to your soul, to what makes sense for you, all of a sudden you're going to notice that these things start to come in for you. You're attracting those things that you realize that are really deeply connected to you. And so it's important to be noticing those opportunities that come your way so that you can take the opportunities, and to be paying attention to the signs that the universe likes to send us. And that's like truly, for me, one of the most fun parts of this spiritual growth journey is those moments of true alignment when that sign comes in and everything just feels so magical, is the best word I have for it. If you haven't experienced it yet, I'm so jealous because you get to experience it for the first time. But every time you experience it, it feels like the first time. So some information in there about keeping your vibrations high, which I actually think I included in our last workbook, but it's always a great reminder. Again, one of those things that just reminding over and over and over again, there's certain things that you can do that raise your vibration, and there are definitely things you can do that lower your vibration. It's all about that law of attraction, calling into you what you're putting out, basically, in your energy. I talk a little bit about releasing expectations, give you an opportunity to kind of keep track if you're setting any intentions and manifestations for the next month. I offer you some of my secrets for super successful manifesting. I have some crystals in there that you might want to work with, some affirmations, and some essential oils that can be useful. And there was one more thing that just came to mind and it flew right out of my head. Oh, darn, I hate when that happens. So take, the opportunity to go through this workbook for yourself. If you have any questions, you know that I am here. I love, love, love that so many of you have actually reached out and connected with just, your thoughts and what's going on for you. And I love that. So please keep it coming and let me know where you're at. And I really wish I could remember that last thing that I was just about to say, because it felt very exciting when I thought of it, but I was still talking. I'll include it in the email if it comes back into my mind. But I hope that you have a wonderful February. I'm putting together our event for March if you want to join that. It's going to be definitely a new beginnings, planting seeds, spring equinox extravaganza. I don't have the specifics about what we're going to be doing yet, but I think it will be fantastic. And if you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me, and good luck, and I will see you soon.